Alright, yes, so allow me to introduce you all to King Arni. First of his name, Arni is protective and dutiful. So then, he is initially going to go for a military ambition. Should that military ambition fail, he's going to go for a faith ambition. He is proactive in protecting his subjects and will never put them at risk. And he will select a spouse from the nobles offered partners and then support those spouses' plots, favouring their region in decisions. And he will never cheat on his spouse. Fantastic stuff. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's inheriting a troubled kingdom. But he's gonna do his best. Welcome on in at the start of this reign. Oh, we got a bug. Bug sighted. At the start of today's game, well, this second game, we have Baron Hentai Dad, Baron Nilawa, Baron Mutated Zombie Bush III, and Baron Nicholas. Welcome on in, all our barons. We've also got our chiefs here. We've got Chief Whopper III, Chief Ephra V, Chief Gagazi, Chief Bonkle II, and Chief Wolf Warrior IV. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Chiefs have put themselves in order. Morgan, welcome back as well. Thank you for rejoining us. Hold on if I can... There we go. And finally, we have our two patricians as ever. We got Trucker Nero. Trucker, did you change the appearance of your... Is this because you died? You changed the appearance of your noble? I like it. Young and naive, yet to earn their mask. And also, Funkers Puck, welcome on in. Hope you're having fun. The 8th Doctor, I don't know which one that was. Is that Matt Smith? I don't know. Yeah, I can't. Paul McGann? Oh, okay. Oh, from even before. I'm familiar with like the newer ones. And even then, that's only because my mum and sister watched it. Back when I used to live with them. Oh, dear. Alright, well, let's begin with... oh, we're doing a council introduction. I meant to click the ambition. You did it. You seized the throne. We showed them what the chiefs could do, didn't we? An upside down emperor, is that good? What does that mean? Now you just remember which side of your bread is buttered. You answer to us, got it? Like the 10th of... Again, I don't know which ones... wait, 10th would have been David Tennant, right? Long live the North! Haha, that's a spirit. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. No, Arnie's a good boy. We don't need another King Arni incident of hyperinflation on turn like 4. 13th is Jodie Whittaker. He started last year, and I'm up to Matt Smith the 11th. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I weren't that impressed with what I saw. I remember watching it when David Tennant was the Doctor. And it's like the 3rd week in a row where he solves the problem by pointing his screwdriver at something and saying, I'll reverse the polarity. And I was like, okay. Alright, he's got a magic wand. Oh dear. Now then, let's see. Who have we got? Oh, shit. Who was that? I double-clicked by accident. Hail and well met, your majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. Hello, hentai dad. Sorry, whoever that was. That was Funk. Was it Funk? Hello, Funk. They had a mask, so not Nero. Yeah. Funk, sorry for skipping over you. I double-clicked by mistake. Oopsie. With that, the introductions are done. The council immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile, what do you think? Will he be a good little king and do as he's told? Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan, just in case. Alright, bug time. No, not bug time. Let's do the path to victory. Wait, why can't I click it? There we go. I am scheming again? Probably. I think it's the two that talk there, right? At that event, they're the schemers. Your Majesty, the history book does not look kindly upon usurpers, unless of course they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I aim to be a conqueror. A warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly, if he wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Kill count oh yeah, I guess, yeah. 0, there we go. Nobody's died. Nobody's died. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, your majesty. Right, here we are. Oh. No! Why did you do that? Aha, aha, aha. There we go. Right. Salutes in chat. The bug has been squished. Once more, the bug menace has been vanquished. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from Queen Carla, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Alright, let's get it over with. Shall we call the nobles in? Throw me in the... Oh, troops show... Yes, there we go. We are victorious. We have won the battle. Vanquished the tyrant. Huzzah, huzzah. Military parade. That's what we want. I'm sure all my loyal chiefs will vote for D. Oh, okay, there's a bit of division. Ah, there we go. There we go, there we are. Thank you to the patricians. You head pats for the patricians, helping us out. Soldiers from across the kingdom take part in the parade. They're even outfitted in impressive new equipment for the occasion. As you climb up onto the shield and hold your sword aloft, you realise it's not going to be easy. Your arm quickly starts to hurt your soldier's staggering groan under your weight. Sure enough, one of your shield bearers trips on a loose cobblestone and drops you face first in a puddle. In full view of half the city, at least the only thing hurt is your pride. Tyrant, rigid, stubborn, or reckless. Well, that was the last one, right? Arni's gonna be better, right? Oh, lordy, lordy. Jacob of the Nilawa bloodline, charismatic former bandit, stands before a blazing hearth, roaring with arms outstretched. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! Oh no, you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. What scheme should the barons pursue to overthrow the new king and place their preferred claimant Jacob on the throne? Yeah. Hey, Nasukin, welcome on in. There you are, you've been placed in the pats. Thank you for joining us. We play with some mild roleplay rules. But I think, hold on, have you been here before? I think you have. I want to say, yeah, you have. Yeah, welcome on in. Nice patrician look. Yeah, the golden eyes with the caramel skin. Very nice. Oh, sorry, I completely missed this. Intimidation, uprising, gunpowder. Oh, apparently the barons like a bit of the old gunpowder. They want that black dust in their lives. The goal will be to lower authority. Boom! The Republic of Kurth has this substance called gunpowder. With enough of that, the barons could take over the kingdom. Of course, a sensible king would never allow one region to hoard such a thing. To do so secretly, the barons must ensure their trading partners don't fear the king's wrath. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Okay. Barter actually looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, I'm digging the look. Like the sort of almost like visor look. Reminds me of that guy from, is it New Vegas? Yeah. New Vegas, you meet the various members of Caesar's Legion. And there's that one guy who wore the wolf hat with the sunglasses underneath. Marta, the Ephra clan, sinister northern godspeaker, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Morgana is with us! Arni now sits on the throne, and the chiefs are in charge. But the other regions will already be scheming to depose him. Do we stay loyal to the new king, or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? A for loyalist, B for sorcery, C for hornblower. What will it be, my chiefs? What will it be? They want to toot. They want to toot. I hate it so much. Lower all faith. Oh. You know, you love it when it's tooting time. Oh dear. I mean, I didn't even make that emote. Where is it? There you are. Too right! A few months in the luxury of the palace and King Arni has already forgotten the old ways. Help me take the throne and I'll always be loyal to the north. The chiefs plan to dig up Oddheld's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First they must win the favour of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the ninth. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower the combined total of all regions' faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons. Bugger. It's currently at 10. Barons, why are you letting me down? Octavius of the Funkers Puck family. Looking pretty dapper. Well-known former pirate scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Arni. Something must be done. What's it gonna be, eh? Patricians, patricians. What's it gonna be? A doppelganger, conspiracy, or corruption. Doppelganger is the only one that isn't a unique patrician. Yeah, you're gonna be looking for a body double to replace me. Patricians plan to swap the real king for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. To advance their scheme, the patricians must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. Right-o. Here we go. Jacob, the false pretender of the March. Pursuing the gunpowder scheme, the barons have to lower the kingdom's authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. It's currently at 4, so they just need to hold steady. Martyr, the false pretender of the north, the chiefs want the hornblower scheme. To do so, they got to lower all regions' total faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons. We currently have 10, so they're passing. And Octavius, the bastard offshoot from the coast. The patricians are pursuing doppelganger. As such, they need to keep their defiance 4 or less in 4 seasons' time. I hit both gunpowder and hornblower can destroy the castle. Great. Good call out for that, Whopper. Thanks for letting us know. Now then. I ain't gonna lie. I want you all to just do as I tell you. Golden choice. Prediction, dangerous roads. Okay. My liege, excellent news from beyond the sky. As your majesty knows, I'm an amateur astronomer. My arch enemy, money. That's true. I have seen that a solar eclipse is on its way, visible from the march. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the dark sun and experience a once-in-a-lifetime event. Acts of my ancestors, nay. An eclipse is a warning from the ninth god. A sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow. All the nobles start talking at once. Some are excited, some are horrified, but all are very loud. Oh. So this is weird because Faith is like rock bottom in the march. So the portal is, the event is going to happen down in the march. I'm going to pay you all to focus on holy protections. We got to protect against this. I am a protective king. King Arni, the protector. We need to focus on these holy protections. The event is linked to faith. Yeah, I thought as much, yeah. Golden choice on A, everyone. Wow, look at that, like a well-oiled machine. Folklore has few specifics about the sun going dark other than the usual "we're all gonna die," so the barons turn to the church scripture for help. You hope they'll find something before the eclipse occurs. It burns, a point of faith. Your Highness, the merchants in the north are complaining about bandits. Northern roads are too dangerous to travel, even with guards. Gangs of highly organised, well-armed highwaymen will ambush merchant caravans and steal absolutely everything. Oh dear. Okay. Well, we're not going to make empty promises. We're going to do something. I don't know what. Colour change to match faction. Thank you, Funk. That makes it easier to read chat for everyone, I think. We're going to pay a mercenary company. Send in nobody to deal with the problem, or offer a bounty. Where are we going? It looks like we're doing the mercenary company. You pay for a fearsome mercenary company known as the Gulbitten to patrol the roads and keep the bandits at bay. After a dozen bandit attacks are repelled in the roadside skirmishes, the bandits lay low and lick their wounds. The roads are quiet once more. Merchants grumble that their mercenaries demand constant bribes, and their manners are almost as bad as those of the bandits, but who cares? Merchants are never happy. Yeah, we did alright. We're doing alright here. Honour guard time. One evening you're sitting up in bed reading some paperwork when a filth-encrusted peasant wanders into your bedchamber, bold as brass. Hello, your Madge. Glad I finally found you. This place is a bloody maze, it is. Mind if I take a seat? Who are you? Oh, me. Name's Ralph, your Madge. Pleased to meet ya. Listen, I've got a bloody great idea for you. What if gangrene could be cured with mouldy bread? I haven't tried it yet, but I've got a good feeling. Before Ralph can explain further, your marshal burst into the bedchamber, sword drawn. Your Majesty! I'm sorry I couldn't come here sooner. I have no idea where the Palace Watch are. Do you want me to kill this intruder? No, this might be good. What if we could protect people with mouldy bread? Whatever you say, your Majesty. She goes and gathers up your council, who trickle into the hall in their pyjamas, rubbing sleep from their eyes. They don't look particularly pleased to be woken up. Yes, the protection of mouldy bread. I think we want to look after the north. Although, oh, yeah, the north. The north have the weakest military. By the power of mouldy bread, we shall combine. Let us have a military again. Under Ralph's close supervision, injured northern warriors eat mouldy bread to stave off infection. To everyone's surprise, it works. The northern military is soon fresh and healthy, and a new medicine is rolled out across the kingdom. Fantastic. Success of the idea notwithstanding. Your Majesty, if that peasant had been a maniac with a crossbow, I dread to think what could have happened. If one thing's clear from this mess, it's that you need an honour guard who can actually keep you safe, not like the pathetic watch. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be Lord of Coin, above all. You'll choose our northern warriors, won't you, Your Grace? Don't tell me you've gone soft and southern already. I've made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. I choose my boys. Northern warriors, they're the ones that got the previous queen killed. They're the ones that got me on the throne. They should be my honour guard. The warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavoury jokes. One of your courtiers faints. Only God's intervention could turn corruption into a healing politis. God wills it. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. We are going to bounce back so hard. Alright, let's see. I like military, so I would like E the fortress, but you've all got your own plans in action. Barons want to keep authority low. They can do so with B, the theatre. Chiefs want to keep faith down. They can do so with D, the observatory. And the patricians are pursuing defiance. Nothing to worry about there then. So yeah, it looks like unless someone wants to bid for something different. What is it? B and D. B and D are the likely candidates to win. Yeah. Here is a list with everyone's money on it. We're going to start the auction now. Type !fund followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items will be built and take effect at the end of the auction. What funds? You got money there, Bonkle. There is a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. C and B. Oh, okay, that's a bit strange. Didn't expect the Grand Bazaar to make us show up. Boom, get in there, get in there. 10 seconds are gone. Both authority and stability down? That's not good. We'll start with rumours of danger. Your Majesty, I'm afraid we've learned nothing from the scripture about the eclipse. Heathens! We found a tattered book in the ruins of a monastery. The place caught fire a while back, before we were so, kind to the missionaries. Describes a time when the sun went dark. I love some good archaeology. Servants of the seventh god broke through while the darkness fell and took possession of the one who predicted the eclipse. And now the searing question is none other than Baroness Morgan Moon III. That's just some old book. I'm not any sort of demon. Tapping the sign? What are we tapping the sign? I want to protect, right? Is that what you're getting at? We're gonna protect Morgrim as best we can. Yes, there we go. Thank you. This is some old book. I'm not any sort of demon. Not yet. Your Highness, the scripture describes how the demons will use Morgrim III to bring havoc to our realm. We must protect the kingdom. Right, rally the priests for protection. B has golden choice on it. Everyone vote B for 500 gold, and we've got to bring the priests in. I'm not precious about my cat. Yeah, I know, but I am. I'm trying to protect everyone. Summon the priesthood. I'm loving Trocker being like, nah, we cool. Alright, I think that's pretty much everyone. Fervent priests of the ninth god flock to the march to draw the faithful closer, hoping to ward off the eclipse demons. Some nobles claim that the archbishop is gathering as much power as the crown. The kingdom waits in anticipation of this solar event. Teeny, welcome! Hey, Teeny. There you go, Teeny Bert II. Welcome on in. We've had one game today already, and the Chiefs are in charge now, or at least they would be if they didn't decide to be a hornblower. Your Majesty, those mercenaries you hired are behaving terribly. In addition to their wages, they're extorting tolls from travelling merchants in exchange for safe passage. Oh, nothing ever goes according to plan. What happens if the merchants refuse to pay? Their goods are confiscated at sword point. In other words, the mercenaries are robbing us just as much as the bandits used to. Between the bandits and the mercenaries, northern trade is being utterly destroyed. You know what? I'm not going to be... Yeah. God damn it. I wanted to make things better, but I can't. These are both pretty crap. May lean in slightly to A. Alright, I see it. We're going this way. Outraged at the reduction in their wages, the mercenaries march over the border to Ashmead and leave your kingdom for good. They plunder a few villages along the way for good measure, leaving ashes in their wake in their absence. Bandits begin preying on the roads once more. Holy crap, this did nothing. We've achieved nothing. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? Men, Chancellor, men. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's easy enough. You'll marry into the chiefs as we agreed before you took the throne. Right? Right? See, it's not guaranteed, but, you know, it can happen. Alright, I'm very quickly going to go get a fresh drink. I'll be right back in a moment. Alrighty. Bankruptcy when? No, we're not bankrupt. We're good, we're good, we're good. Oh no! Mantankos, I think, yeah, you are in the patricians, but you can't pick where you join when the game is in progress. But welcome on in. Mantankos, you have joined the patricians. Welcome aboard. Amidst the dark and foreboding forests, a small squat castle stands watch over the Marcher border. There at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. The kingdom's descended into anarchy. This is perfect. The port authorities are barely manned. The king is thoroughly distracted. Not only have we secretly imported our first barrel of gunpowder from Kurth, we made extra money on the sly thanks to lax regulations. But one barrel of gunpowder is not necessarily enough to put me on the throne. Of course not. We'll need to drum up as much money as we can. The next stage of the Baron's scheme, they must raise their trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. I mean, this is only fair, and this avoids us having trouble. Shadow Moon, welcome on in. Welcome back to the patricians. Look at that, we got a fairly even looking spread now. But yeah, I need the cash. I'm sorry, everyone. Ooh! Okay, we'll do the expedition first. Let's see, what have we got? An uncharacteristically brash move, your treasurer burst into the council chambers unannounced, right in the middle of a session. Your Majesty, most excellent news. The expedition that your predecessor, Queen Carla, sent to Chur has finally returned. That's incredible. Indeed, it's clear from their tale that it was a miracle they made it back at all. Though they have not brought us any great riches, the tale of their adventures is surely to be one for the ages. Bring them here so they may hear it. Remaining crew arrive within a week, still tired and dishevelled. They all have a mad look in their eyes. Go on, take your time. We arrived in good time and delegated a group to explore the plains. We made excellent use of the horses that Queen Carla sent with us. Some brave folks went riding off into the wilderness, except they never came back. Then we sent some more after them and they disappeared as well. Couldn't you track them? Mark my words, that place is something wrong with it. Everywhere looks the same. Nothing but open grasses as far as the eye can see. Turns you round in circles. Short journeys take longer than they should. Even the clouds were a funny colour. Didn't trust it one bit. Endless plains, not what I was expecting. My king, nobles of the council, we should pray decide what's to be done with these poor souls. They've braved the far reaches of the world in the name of our kingdom and returned. Surely a celebration is in order, or at least a few knighthoods. Give them all knighthoods, I say. I'll pay you money. Knighthoods for them. Yeah. A has golden choice on it. Vote A for golden choice. Mantankos, yeah, you can't change your pronouns, I'm afraid. If that's what you're trying to do. Once you join the game, you're locked in. Holy shit, everyone's on board? I love it. Yeah. You bestow upon the bedraggled sailors and explorers a number of honours and accolades, which they accept humbly. Most of the kingdom is enthralled by their tales of a faraway land, and they become legends overnight. Only the patricians of the coast are put off by being passed over for an honour, considering they built a ship that made it to Chur in the first place. Golden unity, it's true. The real unity is made with money. Every day more bandits attack our roads in the north. We are overrun with scoundrels and outlaws. I've looked into this, Your Majesty. A leader of sorts has emerged from among the rabble. For now the lawless scum do his bidding. Tell me more. He calls himself the Gallows Man because he was given the noose twice and survived both times. He's a vicious fellow, and his bandits have been known to slaughter painless pilgrims for sport. The local villagers are all terrified of him. That's why they don't turn him in, and let his gang hide amongst them when the sheriff comes a-knocking. Who cares who he is? We need to kill him and teach the others a lesson. Place the bounty on the gallows man's head. That's what I would like. There we are, very good. Nobody comes forward to claim your bounty. The gallows man and his gruesome crew grow bolder by the day, even attacking chiefs in their carriages. Uh-oh. That's not good. Right, it failed, yeah. Right, what would I want in a partner? Someone that's good at fighting, I guess. I mean, I'm leaning towards the chiefs. I've found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young man from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. And a partner for life to have and to hold, don't forget. Joan Cone, welcome on in. Got Joan Cone II in the patricians. Welcome aboard. Indeed, Your Majesty. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged the 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see the eligible bachelors. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. Malige, yes, hello. This is Asgul, firstborn son of the Northern Whopper clan. He's your typical northern lad, as far as I can tell. Big and loud and all the social graces of a goat, but means well. Strangely enough for a northerner, he's an enthusiastic convert to the worship of the ninth god. He was already engaged once, but it didn't last. No one's sure why. I mean, it doesn't sound bad. I'm kind of neutral. And goes to Nestor, wealthy heir to Lord Patrician Jonecone's estate. Wait, what was that? Oh, fitting? Wait, what was fitting? I'm protective. And I favour my spouses, right? RP, he was stinky. Yeah, okay. Maybe stinky. Maybe we don't want a stinky. He wasn't originally the heir, but his elder brother had an unfortunate accident. He loves to go hunting, which isn't a common hobby among the patricians, and apparently has a dark side, and I don't know much more about that. He kind of, yeah. Finally heard the march is offering. Martin's skying of the prestigious Morgan Moon bloodline. Typical Baron, really. Loud, brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. He can always be found at the card table, drunk as a skunk, betting away his inheritance. Give him half a chance, he'll expound at length about how we should improve the lot of the peasants. Well, improve the lot of the peasants, that's like the best that we got. I like Luca better, yeah, but I've got to marry this guy. So... what do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I've made my decision. Martin Moon. Excellent. I shall make the arrangements at once. Alright. The Barons better look after me, because I'm going to look after them, okay? That's the plan, at least. Now then, I really do feel I do need that authority. Pouts, I'm sorry. Let's deal with the eclipse. In the capital, the solar eclipse does little except make the day a little grey, but in the March, it's a different story. Your Highness, I hardly escaped alive. Please, you must help us. Oh God, salutes in chat. Highlight my message. Remember to hydrate, everyone. Yes, keep drinking. Kill count has hit level 1. Salutes to Morgrim the Third. Morgrim the Fourth is here. What happened? My mother! The sun went dark. She changed into a monstrous demon creature. A reptile as tall as a building. She bit the heads off her servants, and more demons erupted from her corpses. Oh God. We fled the churches for safety, and barred the windows against the beasts. Ninth's priests are working tirelessly, praying for aid, but they grow weary. They can't last forever. Gods be good, just as I feared. We are forsaken. What if they spread across the kingdom? Alright everyone, it is time. We're going to pay you. Let us destroy the demons with the power of the ninth god. We will retake the north. The north? Not even the north. We will retake the march. Vote B for your 500 gold. And we shall fight, we shall win. Let us destroy these foul demons that dare to stalk our lands. This shall be our finest hour. The role is based on faith. Right, that's all but one person. Crazy, 35%, let's go. Success! Fantastic! Knights, priests from all across the kingdom gather in the march to protect the march of peasants. Witness reports one especially brave priestess punching what used to be Morgan Moon the Fourth's mother in the fangs with a holy symbol. There we go! Eventually the creatures retreat back to the Seven Hells. You can only hope they've cowed. Meanwhile, the Archbishop is eager for the church to take credit. Peasants scramble to attend as many sermons as possible, keen to avoid anything like this happening again. That's a Northerner priestess to fight like that? Yeah, there we go. The North came back and solved all these problems in the march. We are fantastic. The ninth god is back, baby. Your Majesty, the acclaimed playwright Percival Natterflit has written another smash hit. All the theatres in the capital are showing it nightly. Oh, what's the problem? The problem is the new play features a character obviously based on you. I don't like where this is going. The character is played by a professional clown named Biffo. At one point, a bucket of custard is upended over his head as he sits on the throne. Your Highness, peasants and nobles alike are watching this play. The theatres are packed. You must put a stop to it. You simply cannot be known as King Biffo. I think I'll attend the play myself. There's a shocked silence falls in the theatre as heralds announce your arrival. You wave from the royal box as the actors stare up at you, clearly horrified. The show must go on. The play begins. Soon enough, the Clown King arrives on stage, comically tripping over his own robes. They somehow found an actor who looks just like you. The patricians have found their doppelganger. Endless humiliations are heaped upon this honking, squeaking parody. Finally, the play concludes with the custard-drenched king handing his crown to the deserving hero. What is your RP again? Yeah, here we go. Let me introduce you, Teeny. I've got protective and dutiful. So right now, once I get married, I'm going to be favouring the march. And I'm trying to look after everyone. Oh, hello, Noobster. Where's Noobster at? There you go. Look at that. Even split. 6 nobles apiece. Welcome back to the march, Noobster. All eyes turn to you. How do you react? I'm going to climb up onto the stage. The actors shrink away from you. The audience are deadly silent. Everyone's terrified of what you'll do next. Congratulate the actors on a hilarious play. The audience break out into relieved cheers. The actors bow before you, weeping from gratitude. After that, the whole capital can talk about nothing but your good humour and mercy. There we are. Your wedding to Martin is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Martin at your side. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? I do, Archbishop, I do. Then I pronounce you king and husband. After the wedding, of course, there is a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband Martin dances so vigorously that he spills wine all over himself. By the time you find yourself alone with Martin, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Good God, I'm so drunk, and yet somehow not drunk enough. Time for more wine. How are you still so full of energy, darling? Oh, you sound just like my mother. She's been asking that question ever since I was 5-year-old, swinging from a chandelier. What do you like to do in your spare time? Oh, you know, drinking, gambling, having fun, basically. Ha ha. Well, shall we go to bed together? No time like the present, eh? He swings back the last dregs of his wine and leads you to bed. Nice. I think. Maybe. I've got a fun guy for a husband. Ancient legend is resurfacing in the north, yet the chiefs can't agree on where. I'm telling you, my aunt's second cousin dug up a horn not too long ago that looks just like the carvings. Your aunt's always digging up things. I have on authority that the horn is somewhere in my lands. The sagas confirm it. I told you 1,000 times. Wolf warrior doesn't mean hornblower. In the old tongue, it means blower of... What? What were your ancestors blowing, Wolf? There we go. Enough! If we're to recover the horn, we must earn the god's favour. While you two bicker, our enemies in the Ninth Church grow stronger still. Chiefs aim to lower all regions' combined faith to 12 or less. Stalled out. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lord Patrician Nasukin has invited his closest confidants aboard his yacht. You said you had a surprise for me. Indeed, and here it is. Behold! Biffo! Your Majesty! What are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry. I hope you didn't overhear any. Ha ha ha! Quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the king, it's a peasant who's the king's spitting image. King's spitting image. By the 9th, and just in time. The spy master trusts us. We can move to the next phase. Kidnapping the king and putting this fool in his place. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom to be in utter chaos. Bad enough that the king's abduction can slip past unnoticed. For the next stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Well, that's it. King Biffo II, King Biffo Supreme. Okay, murder on the road. Let's deal with that and then we'll deal with tithe trouble. This sounds important. Your Majesty, Chief Teenybert II has gone missing. She was travelling in her carriage in the same area as the Gallows Man and his murderous bandits are known to operate. We have no proof, but we suspect the bandits are responsible to Chief Teenybert II was carrying much of her wealth on her at the time. I suggest... Oh my god, okay, right, actual salutes. Teeny, sorry, you died again. Second death this game, holy crap. First Morgrim dies to a prophecy, now Teenybert to bandits. God's been good, it's all gone wrong. Oh, what now? When I heard about what happened to poor Chief Teenybert II, I was so enraged I sent my soldiers to track the Gallows Man down. They've cornered him and his bandits in a northern village. That sounds like a good thing. The Gallows Man has herded all the innocent villagers into a sacred grove at Arrow Point. He's threatening to kill them if my soldiers move in. Should I let him go? I cannot risk the hostages at all. We gotta let him go free. The council is slowly flooding with thirds and fourths. Yeah. Golden choice on B, everyone. I want to let him go free. I cannot risk the peasants. I've got to protect my people. Alright. More will die if we let him go, I know, but, you know, we can only protect what we can protect. We'll have to come up with a proper plan somewhere. You order the troops stand down and they do. The gallows man and his bandits vanish like smoke in the wind, leaving a village full of traumatised peasants. And so, Chief Teenybert II goes unavenged. We all look like fools in the process. Gods be good. Fear not, your majesty. The gallows man may have gotten away this time, but I've decided to make him a special project of mine. Trouble is, I need some cash. Can you spare a little from the treasury? Of course, yes. Can you get him? The gallows man isn't well loved among his little gang. In a matter of weeks, the spymaster found a bandit who's willing to betray him in exchange for a trough of gold and a full pardon. We must make the payment before he tells us the hideout's location. Then we can strike and wipe these scumbags off the face of Celeste Ave. Alright. Here we... Wait, what's a debt collection? Oh shit, my husband. Okay, yeah. Your Highness, I've come to submit a complaint about the patricians of the coast. Lately they've been neglecting their tithes. How dare they forget their duties to the church? The worst offender is noble patrician Mantankos. They haven't paid their tithe in years. I want an example to be made of them. I think, yeah, there has to be... Only fools pay tithes. We're going to send Mantankos into the dungeon. Hopefully, if you'd help me out. B is the way. Oh wait, no, it's Iron Choice now. It's not the... Please vote B. I forgot I traded out my Monarch's vote. No, why would you make them exempt? This is awful. Wait, what? Really? What? Really what? What do you want from the sign now? What am I doing wrong? Why wouldn't I throw them in the dungeon for breaking the law? Okay, rough day. Excellent. Yeah, no, they break the law, they ought to pay a penalty for it, but apparently not. And the rest of us have to keep paying tithes to the church. Why do you accuse a cursed patrician so special? That little crown might make you think you're more powerful than the church, your majesty, but I will prove the folly of your arrogance. Wait and see. The archbishop soon lives up to his words. Throughout the kingdom, priests preach their flocks that the king is a baby kicker and a devil worshipper. The gullible peasants lap it up. Awful. Terrible. Worst thing we could have done. I'm not a baby kicker, okay? The council session has ended for a day. And you're quite surprised when you noble patrician Shadow Moon corners you in the back passage of your castle just before dusk. Greetings, your august majesty. Apologies for surprising you like this, but I have an urgent matter I thought you'd want to hear in private before I go to the council. Your husband, the king consort, how can I put this? He owes me a lot of money. Gambling debts mainly. He borrowed quite a lot from me to recover some lost funds, but now it's time to collect and he's been avoiding me. Thank you for the lurk, Bonkle. Sorry, my liege, my lord, however, I'm not a baby kicker. Exactly what a baby kicker would say. Don't you give me this. Holy fuck, 2,000 gold? I can't help you. I can't help you with this. That's unfortunate, your serene highness. Still, I thank you for your time. They scurry away into the darkness of your corridors. During the council's next session, noble patrician Shadow Moon levels the same accusations against Martin, only this time in public. At this stage, you're powerless to step in. A council vote will determine Martin's fate. Oh, I'm not going to upset my barons. Screw the patricians. You don't get to pay tithes anymore to the church. You can now accept that I want my money. Tough. If I could afford to give it to you, I would, but I'm not going to kick it on to the barons. I love democracy too, isn't it great? You've all got a vote, and there's one option on the ballot. Bada bing, bada boo. This is a dangerous precedent, allowing a royal family to get away with this. They're not above the law. O noble patrician, Shadow Moon shakes her fist and makes empty threats. You're satisfied the matter is now settled. Fantastic. Right, my washing machine is done, so I'm just going to go sort that out. I'll be right back in a minute. Alrighty. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Oh, I am back. This is outrageous. Hey, listen, you skimp out on the tithes, I skimp out on you. How does that sound? Oh dear. Anyway, here we are. What's it gonna be? Well, the Chiefs want to lower faith. They can do so with D, the observatory. The patricians want to lower stability. They can do so with F, the prison. Barons want to keep their trade up. They can do so with A, the Grand Bazaar. So A, D, and F, is it? Look good. I personally, if anyone wants to help me out, C, the fortress, would really help me. It'd also help us in fighting the gallows man. So I'm just saying, here's everyone's money. I'm going to start the auction now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will get a refund. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, but there is a delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Okay, what are we looking at? D and F? F and D? Stability and faith. Oh no. Oh no. Wow, people going hard for F. Oh, 10 seconds. Sorry, I skipped out for a moment. Get in there quick. Alright, what did we end up with? F and D. Wow, look at this. Funk as Puck chucking all their money in. That's like half the money for that prison. Fantastic. Oh shit. Okay, right. Your Highness, the Barons of the March are attempting to amass a store of gunpowder. You know. The explosive black powder from Kerf. What can I do? The Barons have established contracts with Kerf merchants, no doubt at great expense. Without the coin to purchase more powder, however, their plot will fail. Unfortunately, the Barons' trade is booming. They are no doubt stockpiling massive amounts of gunpowder. You bring the revelations, which the Barons wholeheartedly deny to the Council. Barons, you wouldn't want to blow me up anymore, right? Look at what we've done together. We've fought the demons. Golden choice on B for a delay. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. We are just one step ahead of the other regions. I mean, the other regions are kind of screwed it. They're done. Right, golden choice on B, everyone, if you've yet to vote. This might be another quick game. greatest social experiment. Hey, Katori, where did you come in? Welcome on in. Did you come while I was away sorting out my washing? Welcome, welcome. The Curve don't respond lightly to threats of sanctions, but they're also not willing to jeopardise trade relations over some of their more enterprising merchants. The gunpowder import is slow to a trickle, but hasn't stopped. The Baron's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. What do you suggest we do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. Hey! Bantankos, thank you for the follow. We play every Sunday pretty much at the moment, and oh, we've made the follower goal. 600 followers. Are we there? Is it happened? It's happened. Hey! Great stuff, isn't it? 600. Look at that. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you're all having a lovely time with the stream. And Mantankos, thank you again for the follow. We could get a bank loan, sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. You know what? I want to protect people. Let's take out the loan. We don't want to. No, we don't want to trample over our heritage. The Bank of Salvant and Gaul operates from the fabulously wealthy Republic of Curth all the way across the Western Sea. They assure you, however, they maintain total independence from the Republic. The banker they send to take your signature has delicate hands and sharp teeth. He watches as you put pen to paper, eyes glittering. You're making an excellent decision, Your Majesty. You shall pay us back with 25% interest in 1 year. Saddling the kingdom in debt isn't great optics, but you had no other choice. Rough, rough, rough. Your marriage to Martin has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough and you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. He cares more about his stupid card games than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair, but something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick. Even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. Advisor, welcome back. Where are you? There you are. Welcome back to the Chiefs, buddy. I'll make my youngest cousin my heir. Of course, an entirely sensible idea. I'll make the arrangements at once. 25% interest in a year is robbery? It is. It's a lot. But it's fine, I can cruel tax everyone. Somewhere along the coast, Lord Patrician Nasukin strolls in his olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. The kingdom's not exactly peaceful, but there's still no way we could stage the abduction of the king without being noticed. We need chaos. The patricians' aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. So yeah, this is for the debt. There we go. Job's a good un. For fuck's sake. Okay, cool. Right, patricians, come on. Come on. We need to have a chat. Alright? Every time things seem to be going well. A new trend? Really? Your Majesty, our snitch has told us the location of the Gallows Man hideout. We must strike quickly before he moves on. This is it. Our chance to finally bring an end to the bandit problem. Okay. Maybe we should just leave him alone. No. Send in the... Wait, hold on. I'm not going to risk this being an option. I want to send in the troops, but we can afford the treasury. Mystic Mara, welcome. You don't get to pick where you go when the game is in progress, I'm afraid. You've been placed in among the barons. I hope that's alright. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, you can only pick at the start of a new dynasty when you have the start of the game open. Oh, we're doing it. We're sending in the troops. Oh, fantastic. 50-50. What can go wrong? Finally, we will kill the Gallows Man. The Gallows Man and his bandits are hiving out in a dank little cave littered with broken bottles and chicken bones. Just like my house. It makes for a perfect choke point, negating your numbers advantage so your marshal decides not to fight. She just camps outside and waits for the bandits to starve. It works like a charm. A few weeks later the Gallows Man surrenders, looking thin as a coat rack. He doesn't survive the gallows this time, and neither do the rest of his bandits. At last, the roads in the north are safe to travel once more. We did it! It's only taken my entire reign, like 2 years of bandits. A huge trend, okay. Noble patrician Mantankos is here to see you, Your Majesty. They want to sell you, a crab. Of course they do. It's the latest trend along the coast, Your Majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet. The creatures are so rare one can now sell for as much as a mansion. Very well, send them in. Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you these crabs will only go up in value. Okay, yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy the crabs, yeah. Alright. Alright, I don't know what's happening to my mic anymore. There's no way I can fix it. My mic just up from time to time. Yeah, I know, I have to unplug it and plug it back in, but it's bloody annoying. I hate it so goddamn much. Yeah, I know it's fixed now. Oh, fuck it. I really hate dealing with this. Shit technology. Alright. Is it a Blue Yeti? They are unreliable. No, it's a JLab. But then it's been fine for like 2-3 years. It's yeah, it's something to do with the software, I think. It's got to be crisp, but then like literally, if I do it without crisp, you can just hear the sound of my computer running in the background. So I mean, what do I do? Like hold on, let me show you. Let me show you what I sound like. There we go. Is that better? No crisp. I bet your ears are loving this instead. It sounds about the same. Does it really? Wait, really? I can see that it's picking up background noise. I can't hear your computer. Hold on, let me put on my... Hold on, let me put on my... Hold on, let me put on my... Huh. Maybe I don't need crisp. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe this is good enough. Okay, I'm going to try it without crisp. Yeah, I mean, it would be preferable to, you know, not have it. But if crisp isn't going to work properly, then we'll try it like this for the time being. Oh, why yes, your majesty. But the nobles told me you weren't attending council meetings anymore. They said you are happy to let them decide matters of state. I'll have their heads on spikes. Wait, no. Are they trying to cut me out of ruling my own kingdom? Sorry, it's me being angry at the mic talking there. Oh dear. Quick, let's head to the council hall. We might catch them before the session begins. Oh, your majesty. Forgive me for not bowing. We didn't expect to see you here today. What's the meaning of this? Don't take offence, your serene highness. We thought you'd be relieved to have the reins of power taken from you. And what gave you that impression? By the ninth, your esteemed highness. Anyone can see that you're not fit to rule. Let us take care of things from now on. Would that be so bad? Have Lord Patrician Domecone II thrown in the dungeon for insurrection. Salutes, everyone. As Lord Patrician Domecone II is dragged to the dungeon, you turn to see the other nobles are bowing and scraping before you. That's better. Kill count is now, yeah, it's level 3. Domecone II is gone, but Domecone III is here. Hold on, how can I change this? There we go. Alright, end of the season. Somewhere in a dark cellar, a nervous baron is showing his guests a stupendous cache of explosive gunpowder. Behold! Great God! By my life, black gold dust, and what are those? Cannons, my good friend, cannons, and muskets too. Courtesy the Republic of Curve. They're very happy with our business. How many? Let's have a look. Morgrim the 4th, so 1 4th. 2, another 3rd for mutated. Whopper's a 3rd. Chief Advisor a 3rd. Ephra is a 5th. Teeny Bert's a third. Wolf Warrior fourth. That's 7 total at the minute. Joan Cone, that's another one. 8. 8 total. I hear you drop something. Yeah, no, it was just me picking up and putting my glass down and stuff. Okay, cool. Well, good, you got cannons. I'm glad for you. Now to decide what to do with it all. Once we show our hand, there'll be no going back. Alright, come on. Listen. Barons, you know you want A. You want to blow up the castle, right? Right? Put the cannons and muskets to good use? God damn it. I'm going to have a look at other ways of keeping the audio clean, maybe. Okay, no, there's still a lot of you there. What are we waiting on? What is it? You have no taste for risks, barons? They do not want to blow up the castle this time? No, they're going in for the military. Oh dear, here we go. Can't believe I'm married into you, I've looked after you, and this is what I get. With these explosive weapons, we'll be unstoppable on the battlefield. But we need to make sure we have the troops to use them. Then we'll step up our recruitment so we're ready when the time comes. I'll get to it. Yeah, we blew it up and rebuilt it already. For the final stage of their scheme, the barons must keep their military at 10 for one full season. Oh Lord. Stop the count. There is no count. What have we got? Plague of rats, a beached whale, an invitation. Oh no, I'm not getting an invitation. Oh wait, it'll be to the north, won't it? Well, let's start down here. Alvarance, welcome on in. Where are you? You've been placed in with the barons. Welcome aboard. Baron Alvarez, oh, here you are! Strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. The fields and barns of the march are overrun by vermin, and with no more poison for these horrible things, we can't cope anymore. Cats? Do we want cats? I don't mind cats. Cats are fun. Oh wow, we're split all over the place. Nobody wants... Only 3 of you want cats? I was misled. I thought cats were popular. Apparently we don't like them. Apparently it's going to be rat poison. Okay. You send barrels of poison to the march, closely guarded. Soon rat corpses litter the land. It's messy and poison stockpiles will take time to recover. But the infestation is over. Fantastic. A beached whale? Your August Majesty, a great big whale washed up on the coast right outside my villa. However, before I could order my servants to harvest its blubber, a finfolk crawled up onto the sand. It begged me for an audience with the king. Finfolk, what's that? Oh, your question is answered when a frog-faced, green-skinned man waddles in, his flippers slapping against the marble.
That's me, your Majesty. If you must not allow noble patrician Shadowmoon to kill Fishku. Fishku is a wise and gentle flail, a friend to the Finfolk.
In what way is this whale your friend?
She keeps the sharks away, banishes our gloom with her beautiful songs, and provides us with her bounteous milk.
I regret asking.
Please return her to the waters where she was born.
Oh, hear me out, your serene highness. We could strip down the whale to its component parts and make a fortune. Who cares what a fish-faced fools think? Well, I think I do. We absolutely want to look after the Finfolk. We want them to be happy. We want everything to be okay. Oh, that's better. There we go. Golden choice on B, everyone. Come and get your cash. Are we going to have a third game? I think we are. By the knife, I can't believe this. How could you take the fishman's side over your own citizens?
Thank you, Your Majesty. The Finfolk owe you a great debt.
Using a crane and a team of oxen, the great whale is lifted and placed upon the wooden rollers. Without ceremony, it is plopped back into the ocean, where it splashes its tail and sprays water in apparent gratitude. From that point on, coastal fishermen report that their catches have nearly doubled. The grateful Finfolk literally herd the fish towards their nets. Ah, Arni, my heart. I have a oh, it's this invitation, okay. I have a proposition for you. I'm heading to a split tournament in a few months. It's one of the foremost in all the kingdom. Want to join me? Yeah, yes, I'll come, yeah. Huzzah! I'm looking forward to it. It's never going to happen, though. We have no air. And I think gunpowder is off. Please, everyone, do quiet down, one at a time. It starts as a day like any other. The chiefs are arguing with the patricians over something important, you assume? You had trouble keeping your eyes open through the whole thing. That is, until the marshal breaks into the room, waving a sealed letter in the air. Your Majesty, esteemed nobles, I hold in my hand a proclamation from the Barons of the March. You will want to hear this. Uh-oh. We, the undersigned, declare the monarchy and its council unfit for purpose, being unable to guide and safeguard the kingdom in these dangerous times. As such, we hereby proclaim the creation of a new military government which will take effect immediately. Any resistance will be met with the full force of the march. Your Majesty, this letter has gone out to every town and city in the kingdom, to every noble and major and mayor and peasant alike. The council chamber catapults itself into a frenzy. You notice the Baron's bench is conspicuously empty. Your Highness, allow us to put down these treasonous dogs. It would be my pleasure. Nonsense. Allow us the honour. The patricians stand ready to assist you, Your August Majesty. I have a kind affliction for these coastal guys. Yeah. Jesus. I'm not taking any chances. You will fight together. They grumble about it, but agree. Within days, the armies are raised and ready to fight. 4 versus 10. What could have possessed the barons to go this far? Surely they don't believe they can go up against the rest of the kingdom. Or as it turns out, that's exactly what they were thinking. When the first reports come back from the front, the northern and coastal troops are fearful, even traumatised by the Baron's military might. Cannons and muskets. They tore through my soldiers like they were paper. It was a bloodbath. The Barons were hoarding gunpowder right under your nose, just what they needed to seize the throne by force. Within a week, the Loyalist forces are decimated, and your Marcher enemies are closing in. It's worse than I'd ever imagined, Your Majesty. We cannot compete with these weapons. What are your orders? I must evacuate the palace. Come with me, Your Majesty. I'll escort you to the catacombs. It's the safest way out. She shows you down a flight of stairs and through the dungeons, right into an open cell. Inside, if you please. Let's not make this difficult. Over my dead body! You lunge for her, but she easily twists out of the way. A dagger finds its way in your side and you cry out in pain. Throwing you to the ground, she shuts the cell door. Don't fret. I'll send someone to patch you up soon. You're no use to us dead, after all. You clutch your side as she disappears into the darkness. The Barons flood the capital by the end of the week, or so your jailers tell you. You expect to be dragged into the public for an execution, but you remain in your cell. After what feels like months, you think they forgot about you. Finally, however, you're brought up into the council chamber in manacles. They parade you around in front of the other nobles like a performing animal. Baron Jacob sits on your throne. What's the meaning of this? Be quiet, harebrain. You're not the one who gives the orders anymore. That's when you realise they won't get rid of you. You're far more useful alive as a jolly figurehead to keep the peasants in check and ensure a sense of continuity. At least until the new King Jacob has cemented his rule. It's good. You already got to know a few of the rats in your cell. You'll be spending many long years in their company by the looks of things. GG. Okay. So, Barons, what's it going to be? Say in chat what you want for Jacob. And we're going to play the game right now. We're only 3 hours deep. Look at that. Let's see. Say in chat if you're a Baron what you'd like for the ambition. We want farming. Okay, I've got 1 for farming. Try and keep track of it, someone. I'll read this out. King Arni was kept in the dungeons as a hostage until he finally outlived his usefulness and was quietly fed some poisoned gruel. The chiefs abandoned their hopes for Odhel's horn, which passed into legend once more, a treasure fit only for seducing adventurers into the frozen waste where ice giants or hypothermia await them. All that remained of the patricians' attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner, deep under the palace, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumour. With their shiny new guns, the barons secured a hegemony over the rest of the kingdom, and installed Jacob as unquestioned king, at least until the bullets ran out. A few years later, Teeny, thank you for the lurk. Bio break, be right back. No worries. See you in a bit. I am not a baby kicker. God damn it, why was that the one that stuck? I hate it. I hate it so much. Slam. Yeah, no, sorry. Me slamming my hand into the desk. It's not good. Not good. What we got? Farming? It looks like farming. Okay. King Jacob will be a farmer. Morgrim has the most money. Mystic Mara has the least. Apparently Crisp does remove poor desk abuse. Yeah. Was that the sound? No, that's the sound of me banging my hand on the desk. Being known as a baby kicker. Not happy. Not happy. Maybe I'll put Chris back on. Hold on. Hold up, hold up, hold up. There we go. There, nice and clean. Yeah, table abuse is gone again. Okay. King Arni, the baby kicker. Fuck's sake. But we got King Jacob now. Who's going to be a farmer of some sort.